The year was 2178, and humanity had finally mastered the art of interstellar travel. The United Nations Space Agency had launched a series of exploratory missions to discover new worlds and expand the frontiers of human knowledge. One such mission was the Odyssey, a state-of-the-art spaceship tasked with exploring the furthest reaches of the galaxy. The Odyssey was a marvel of human engineering, equipped with the latest technologies to sustain a crew of 6 for years at a time. It was designed to withstand the rigors of deep space travel, from the intense gravitational forces of black holes to the radiation storms of distant stars. Its crew was handpicked from the best and brightest minds in the world, each member an expert in their field. The mission was going well, and the crew had traveled to several planets, cataloging new species of flora and fauna, analyzing soil samples, and mapping the uncharted terrain of unexplored worlds. However, their fortunes were about to take a turn for the worse. One day, as the Odyssey was cruising through the vast emptiness of space, the ship's warning sensors suddenly blared to life. The crew sprang into action, scrambling to diagnose the problem. They soon discovered that a micrometeorite had penetrated the hull of the ship, causing a catastrophic failure in the engines. The Odyssey was now adrift in space, with no means of propulsion or communication. The crew's hearts sank as they realized the gravity of their situation. They were stranded in the vast emptiness of space, millions of miles away from home, with only a limited amount of supplies to sustain them. The first few days after the incident were tense. The crew rationed their food and water, trying to conserve their supplies for as long as possible. They tried to come up with a plan to repair the engines, but it was clear that they did not have the tools or resources to do so. Days turned into weeks, and the crew began to despair. They were trapped in a tiny metal can, hurtling through the emptiness of space with no hope of rescue. Each passing day brought new challenges, from the psychological strain of isolation to the physical toll of zero gravity on their bodies. As the weeks turned into months, the crew began to lose hope. The once bustling spaceship was now a tomb, a silent reminder of the fragility of human life in the face of the infinite expanse of the universe. They tried to keep themselves occupied, but the monotony of their existence began to wear them down. One day, however, the crew received a glimmer of hope. A nearby planet had been detected, and it was possible that it might have the resources they needed to repair the ship. With nothing left to lose, the crew set a course for the planet, praying that it would be their salvation. The planet they landed on was a barren wasteland, with no signs of life or civilization. However, the crew discovered an abandoned research station that had been used for space exploration in the past. They scoured the facility for any tools or equipment they could use to repair their ship, and finally managed to get it up and running again. With their ship repaired, the crew set a course for Earth, relieved to have survived their ordeal. As they made their way back to their home planet, they reflected on their experience and how it had taught them the importance of perseverance, teamwork, and the value of never giving up, no matter how impossible the situation may seem. They knew that they had been given a second chance at life, and they vowed to make the most of it, to explore new worlds and push the boundaries of human knowledge, even in the face of adversity.